Hey, this is gonna be a video where I'm gonna talk about long-term goals that you should have for yourself and for your life. Now, the problem with long-term goals is that they're actually really hard to set. Most people are so caught up in their daily routines and their daily activities that they have a very hard time seeing what they want to do with their lives or what they want to become in 2 years or 5 years or 10 years. Every person has that problem to some degree. I know that I do, big time actually, because we have something that is called availability bias. Now, what that means is that people very strongly react to the things that are right in front of them, the things that they experience daily, the things that surround them, which intuitively makes sense, of course. We immediately deal with the things that are right up in our faces, and we don't really acknowledge the things that are way down the road, maybe in the distant future. We just don't think about these things too much. I believe, though, that it is very crucial to do so. I think it's incredibly important that you have these long-term goals and that you are really able to see the bigger picture of your life. That you constantly try to not get caught up in these mediocre tasks that you're doing daily, and that you don't only think about what you have to do day by day, but also where your daily tasks are taking you in the future. So I, for myself, really try to see the bigger picture in everything I do, and how what I do today matters for who I want to become in maybe 5 years or 10 years. And I really try to see everything that I do in that context. So one simple example of that would actually be that I started recording these videos. Now, I know that I am not doing as good as I hope I would do when I'm making these videos. I know that the way I record them could be more professional, and I know that the way I talk could be even more charismatic and more outgoing and just with more emotions. There's so many things that I could improve on. Also, the way that I structure my talks could be even more clear. So these are a million things that are bothering me when I re-watch my videos that I'm recording right now. But why do I still do that, even though I'm most of the time not really satisfied with the end result that I get? Well, I'm trying to see the bigger picture here. I'm trying to see the long-term goals that I have for myself. So I started recording these videos about maybe 6 weeks ago. I've recorded I think this is like my 12th video now, so I'm doing like 2 videos per week, which is kind of alright. And of course the learning curve is kind of slowly at the beginning, but just imagine what happens to the quality of these videos that I'm recording if I keep up that habit for, let's say, the next 5 years. That would mean that I would record 2 videos per week every week for the next 5 years. I would record about 500 videos in the next 5 years. And just imagine how much better I will be at recording these videos if I keep doing that for the next 5 years, and if I keep improving on the things that I'm not satisfied with, if I keep pushing my limits and keep seeing what is possible and how far I can go with these videos. Possibly also I will create more following to my channel. I will maybe reach more people. I will be able to give more value to people. So this is kind of like a long-term goal for myself, but I'm not gonna get there overnight. I mean, I just started 6 weeks ago. I have like 5 followers on this channel, which is ridiculous, obviously. But I still keep going for these 5 people, and eventually it's gonna be 10, and then it's gonna be 50, and then maybe it's gonna be 100 or 200 or 500. You never know how far you can get in the long term until you do that first step. So I try to do or to implement that kind of thinking into every area of my life. I try to look at my habits right now and what I'm doing right now, and try to imagine where this particular habit will take me over the course of the next 5 years or even decade or 20 years if I keep doing what I'm doing right now. So for example, if you keep living unhealthy right now, if let's say you're getting wasted every Friday and Saturday in the club, which to be honest I used to do a lot when I was still studying last year actually. It's fine in the moment, and I had a lot of fun. It was a great time actually back in Sweden and even before that. But I realized that if I keep doing what I was doing there, I'm gonna be pretty fucked up in 10 years. And if I keep eating unhealthy, I'm gonna be pretty fucked up in 10 years. And if I'm not reading as many books as I want, but instead just lie on my bed and watch fucking YouTube videos all day long, I'm gonna be pretty fucking stupid in 10 years. So I try to get rid of all these bad habits that I had and try to replace them with habits that actually make me improve in certain areas of my life. Maybe really paying attention to what I'm eating and drinking, maybe paying attention to how much I do sports and work out, may it be how much I read and what I read, may it be recording these videos and writing on my blog. These are all good habits, and they might not make a big difference on a daily basis. They might not instantly change my life like that, so it's like so much better than it was 2 weeks ago. But over the course of several years, it will improve my life, it will make me better as a person, and it will take me into a direction that I actually want to pursue, a direction that I want to follow and that I want to aim for continuously. So this is something that I just recently started doing, seeing the bigger picture and really thinking very long term when it comes to things that I want to achieve ultimately in my life. So I can just recommend that everybody take a good look at their lives and think about where the road that they're walking on right now is gonna take them in the distant future, what kind of person they will be when they're 40 or 50 if they keep doing what they're doing right now with their lives. So with that in mind, I'm gonna sign off now. Take care and talk to you soon.